Probably roll up another one. You want me to? No, right now, bro. Probably after these couple laps next time. So I can get one up, pull up in a foreign truck. Oh, really want her, really want more of us to start us. Shawty get started up, so I'm pulling in the mood too. Fuck what I do there. Bitches on my bitch that took out a Uber. I get a throwback. I got a jersey, that just not a throwback. I'm finna ball in the league where you throw that. Bitch, let me fuck on your face where you throw that. I'm finna chinchilla on my coat it. I need it. I'ma coat it. I need it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nigga come in and he whipping that cold. I put on rose gold, I look too cold. Bitch on my dick cause a nigga too froze. I put a double cup, drop in the fall. Whoa, 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 whoa. Travel the world, travel the globe. Fuck on your girl, fuck on your hoe. You won't get a big shit, that is a fake shit. After I'm done with that, you can have fun with that. What's the fuck, nigga? What got me lumberjack? Problem, nigga. We never run from that. Solving, nigga. Don't be with a drummer head. Warmed up, nigga getting warmed up. Push through in a foreign truck. Boss, nigga. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just up in my toe. Hold up with the bitch on the stove. Know it's us hitting licks on the low. So get in my crib, I put in the code. Stick to the code, I never fall. Don't lose the soul, swerve in a row. I can't get in the most, I do the most.
Yo, as we talk sports, real takes over fake debates. We are here. We are live in full effect. We got an action-packed show for you guys today. You already told you, real takes over fake debates every Friday. Let's turn that music off. I think I'm a little behind on my YouTube. That's crazy. I was looking at it at the same time, trying to check it out at the same time. I think I'm a little bit behind on the YouTube. Yo, SB Talk Sports, like I was saying, real takes over fake debates. Let's get into it, guys. I got an action-packed show for you guys coming up today. We got to talk about how Anthony Edwards feel like the NBA players are not actually committed to the league today. Also, who was to blame for the dunk contest? I have 4 candidates on that situation. I'm going to give you a live video of that, but I actually have a video dropping soon. Shout out to our editor of the channel, Your GOAT. He going to definitely edit and chop that up for me. I got to send it to him. I got you, bro. I'm going to send it to you. But I got 4 candidates who complain that LeBron James is definitely one of those candidates to blame why the dunk contest is not it is. And also, us, the fans, is a part of that problem. Also, I'm going to get a little WWE talk today. I'm going to get my wrestling bag. I actually been enjoying wrestling in the storyline that we have because we actually have one of the top heels that we've seen in a long time in Roman Reigns. And I believe that Cody Rhodes shouldn't take the belt off him in WrestleMania. I'm definitely getting to that. Also, we got to talk about the XFL, the G League to the NFL. We got a lot of action-packed show for you guys. So We're gonna get right into that at the point of second. So it's like I said, the Shaq Barnes, as we talk sports, real take so fake debates. And also I want to give a shout out to our future sponsors of the channel. And right after this break.
Hey.
Like I said, as we talk about, so one of our future sponsors is of a seltzer called Half Pass. It's premium, hard seltzer, Chicago made. I'm definitely gonna link with those guys, so I'm gonna get the sample pack. So if you're not have heard of, actually go to Half Pass or at Drink Half Pass on all social media platforms. They're one of our sponsors we don't work right now, and also Bynum Heating and Cooling. It's Chicago brand. So Chicago, do not go cold in the wintertime. This is the Windy City for a reason. So do not go cold this winter. Called Bynum Heating and Cooling. That's another our sponsor that we also in to work with right now. But let's get into everything we got to talk about. So preparing for the show. Also, let's get a shout out to the chat right now too. Got a shout out to Wilt to Go. He said, SB, watch wrestling. Let's go. Finally, a great sports debate like you, which I truly, sincerely respect. Talking about wrestling and other sports. Yes, I'll talk about everything. I've been on and off with wrestling, but I ain't gonna lie. Like the Bloodline storyline and wrestling lately has gave me that nostalgia feeling of when I was a kid in the '90s, early 2000s. Like they actually take their time. The storyline with the Bloodline has been going on for like during the COVID times, like 1920. 2019, 2020. So the storyline been going great. And like I said, I'm gonna get into that. And I don't think I think Cody should beat Roman, but not at WrestleMania. Salute my boy Taj is in the building. Salute, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Jose, yeah. Tonight, it'll probably be tomorrow. I got you. But like I was saying, we got an action pack show today. So let's get into one of the first things that I've seen today. I wanted to share with you guys. It's not Anthony Edwards. It is what I've seen from Dame Lillard. Let's talk about this, guys. We have to talk about this. I see it on Instagram. I was just scrolling Instagram, and this is what Dame said right here. Because he felt like Dame sent the message to everybody.
You like they don't know that side. They gonna
hold on, wait, let me start it over.
They better pray I don't win the damn championship. They'll never give me credit for what I've actually done. Unless I just come out here and win the championship in Portland, and they better hope that don't happen. Well, they better pray that I don't win the championship for the Blazers.
And I get that.
So Dame Lillard says we better pray he don't win a championship in Portland. Well, I'm gonna let Dame give a heads up on Dame. First of all, shout out to Dame because we give you credit, Dame Lillard, because he feel like he does not get his credit, which I don't. I 1,000% disagree on that because from the point of they ranked you top 75 all time. You got players like Dwight Howard, who's out the top 75, who has accomplished more than you in the regular season and as a player who does not get ranked that top 75. Everybody know my name is Shaq Barnes. I'm named after the great Shaquille O'Neal. And I feel like Shaquille O'Neal played a part in diminishing Dwight Howard's career over a nickname, the Superman nickname. It's facts. Now, so Dame, yes, if Portland Trailblazers win a championship, it ain't going to be no talking to you. I'm not going to lie to you. What can we say to you? You won a championship in Portland where nobody wants to play. It ain't gonna be. It's no talking to Giannis Antetokounmpo. He won in Milwaukee. You can't say nothing to Giannis. Giannis is undeniably the best player in the league, and him winning the championship solidified that more because he led a team where we thought in a generation where you have to build your championship team, where we don't believe that the organizations can build the championship team. So, of course, we're not going to say something, but you freestyling on the plane when you guys stuck, not going to help you out with a championship because who are you recruiting when they see you freestyling? Because in certain places, in certain areas of the team, you cannot do that. You can't. You can't. I don't care what you say. You can't do that. If they ain't play for the Lakers and they got a losing record where they at with Portland, you're not going to be rapping on the train or the plane. They like, bro, what are you doing? It's certain places to get away with that with. But I also want everybody to understand this is not NBA 2K. This is not NBA 2K, y'all. You can't just trade and move people places. We have kids. We have family. You have houses built. Dame's wife already built the house of her dreams in Portland. She's not going to get up and want to leave at all. That's why Dame don't want to leave. It's easy to say, yeah, bro, Dame, just go to Denver. Because I think if Dame go to Denver, all you got to get rid of Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., and they keep everybody else, championship. But, excuse me, Dame is thinking big picture-wise. Why do you think LeBron don't want to leave? I still stand on it that LeBron was cool with going to the Lakers, but I believe he wanted to play for the Knicks. Because LeBron knew. LeBron has been chasing the GOAT debate. If you win in the biggest media market, a team that's desperate for a champion, he'd have been over Jordan. If LeBron James won a championship for the Knicks, it would have been no talking to. Everybody would have put him over the GOAT. You know why? Because the New York Knicks is the major media market. They had us talking about Julius Randle last year. Don't disrespect the Randle. He's solid. But when have we ever talked about Julius Randle? Randle played for the Lakers, and half people don't remember him playing for the Pelicans. A lot of y'all don't even remember that. At all. At all. But Dame, I think Dame needs to, stop rapping on the plane. If I was him, stop rapping on the plane. But next up, we got to talk about what Anthony Edwards said. Anthony Edwards felt a certain way about players missing games. So we're going to watch that clip next here on Real Takes Over Fake Debates podcast. All right, let's check out this clip. Edwards said he don't like how everybody in the NBA is sitting out games because he feel Anthony Edwards from the South, from Georgia, I believe. I think Georgia, but he's from the South area where he feels like everybody should play every game because guess what? It's guys who working hard every day like us average people who are not millionaires. Remember, Jalen Rose came out and said you should pay $100 for a haircut. It's easy for you to say pay $100 for a cut when you are a millionaire. The average person can't pay $1 million for a cut. You can't say you get what you pay for. That's why certain tax brackets and situations. Trust me, if everybody had $1,000, of course, everybody throw the bag for a fresh cut, but everybody can't afford paying $100 for a cut. But let's get what Anthony had to say. Let's see what Ant-Man had to say.
To play, I don't like all the sitting missing games and stuff. Like these people might have enough money to come to one game. You know what I'm saying? And that might be the game they come to, and then you sitting out. You know what I'm saying? So I take pride in trying to play every game because I don't know. It might be one fan that has never seen me play, and I'm trying to play. So that's the only thing I don't like. Guys just sitting out. If there's any.
Ant-Man said he don't like when players sit out because you don't know who is coming to watch that game. That might be the one game of the year that they can watch, which is facts. Kobe said that. And we wanted advancement of science and the medicine and everything, but it's not just the players that's to blame. It's the organizations. I couldn't find the actual Dame video, but that's why I brought up Dame in the beginning. Because Dame even said it where beginning of the season, they say, hey, you got eight games off. What games do you want off? They gave him off days. Instantly. Not saying you hurt or not of nothing. But do they announce to the fans, say, hey, from February 20th to the 25th, Dame going to be off. Dame not coming. They're not going to announce that live, though, because they want to sell them tickets. That's like conning us out of our money and our position. Because nobody going to want to watch even the Portland Trail Blazers. They don't want to watch Dame if Dame's not going to be there. Come on. Who want to watch Dame? Dame not there. But nobody, they don't announce that. I feel like they counting the fans. They counted us. What if February 24th is your birthday? And you a Bulls fan? Or you a Trailblazers fan? Or you a Lakers fan? Or you a Bucks fan? And you want to see your favorite play for your birthday? You want to see your favorite player play for your birthday? They're not going to announce that they gave him the day off. Because guess what? You got to sell those tickets for a lower price. You got to pretty much give those tickets away. Hey, let people say, hey, I'm in Milwaukee. My birthday the 24th. I want to see Giannis play. I want to go to a Bucks game. And they tell you, well, we gave Giannis this day off. But the ticket's still $200, $300. You want floor seats? $700, $800. You're not going to pay that. Giannis ain't here. The star attraction. But they won't tell us that as fans of the game. But you want to blame the players. Because also, it's a double-edged sword. It's 100% a double-edged sword. I think the players are at fault because it was at a point in time where the average players who played 82 games per year was a double-digit number. The average players per game, like now, for the last couple, like 2-3 years, been single digits. And I believe like the last recent time they did it, last season, I think it was like 5-6 players. That's bad. Adam Silver, you have to do something. I get the modern medicine. If you're hurt, do not step on the court. But giving players days off, I don't agree with that because guess what? We all work jobs. We have our sick time. We have our hours. We have our what time we want to put in. Players have an off season. And guess what? If you choose to work out during the off season, that's benefit of you, and you chose to do that. But guess what? We done learned from the past and from a player who I'm named after of, Shaquille O'Neal. He even said, in the off season, I chilled with my family. I worked out. I ate bad. I got in shape during the season. So it's no excuse for you to be saying, like, I'm going to miss games. Because if you don't make the playoffs, you got like four months off. If you make the playoffs, you got like 2 months off. I mean, if you make the finals, depending on how far you get, you got 2-3 months off. So you still got time off to enjoy yourself, make up the time that you've been missed. And it comes with the fault of the territory because you get paid millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And I don't understand the excitement. I mean, the excitement that's missed out the job. Bro, you're playing. You get paid millions of dollars to play a game. You're not an electrician where if you hit the wrong plug, you might get shocked. Or you're not a heart surgeon or a doctor where you cut the wrong cord or you don't move in a timely manner. It's a life or death situation. You're playing a game. I can literally go to export right down the street from my house and do what you guys do, but you get paid millions because you do it at the highest level. And that make us question y'all as fans of the game of basketball. You don't want to go play a game? You get paid $20-30 million. You don't want to play? Oh, let me guess, because everybody been running with this narrative that us, the fans, have been pushing that championships matter as championship or bust. Let me tell you guys something. It's a championship bust conversation for LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe. All these other guys not in that conversation. Dame Lillard, you're not in that conversation. Carmelo Anthony, you're not in that conversation. Come on. James Harden, you're not in that conversation. Kawhi Leonard, you don't play. You're not in that conversation. So let's stop this narrative that us, the fans, are pushing the championship of bust mentality. Because guess what? Everybody got James Harden as a top 5 shooting guard of all time. He don't got a championship on his belt. Dame Lillard is top 75. He don't have a championship on his belt. But we try to push this narrative that the fans, Stephen A., Skip Bayless, push this narrative. Like, what is we talking about, bro? Like what is we talking about, man? Salute 30 in the chat. Salute Bag Departed. Salute D John. Salute EJ. But this is what I'm saying, y'all. And this is a real take I'm gonna hit y'all with.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Let's stop this. That we the fans or everybody who debates sports online saying everything is championship or bust. And that's not the case. That's not for everybody. Yes. Is it for LeBron James? Yes. He's in the GOAT conversation. You have to nitpick his career. But can nobody doubt that LeBron James is a top 5 player for what he has accomplished? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he's a top 5 player. Michael Jordan is a top 5 player. Kobe Bryant, top 10 player. Tim Duncan, top 10 player. But we are comparing these other guys who trying to take off all these games and saying, I'm resting up for a championship. Kawhi, how are you resting up for a championship? You went to a Toronto Raptors team who was the number 1 seed, and they had a positive record without you. And you made a good run doing the playoffs. But what have you done after that? You tried that same formula. It didn't work. Like, come on. And we accepting this as fans. Because if Kawhi Leonard was on the Lakers, this would not be happening. If Kawhi Leonard was on the Knicks, this would not be happening. If Kawhi Leonard was on the Bulls, this would not be happening. If Kawhi Leonard was on the Spurs, this would not be happening. In certain markets, you could get away with this in. And we accepting this as fans is BS. I'm sorry. I can't accept it. I can't accept it, man. I can't accept it. I'm sorry.
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was. Huh?
I gotta talk it. I gotta talk it because the problem that I see in the league is Ant-Man wasn't wrong. Ant-Man wasn't wrong. Yeah, sit out 80%. Play. What happened to the NBA rivalries? Nobody want to play no more. I like that Josh said what he said. Not everybody on his head, but it comes with the territory. What happened to the Lakers-Celtics rivalry? When they played in the regular season, you had to tune into the game, but let me guess. Oh, because us as fans said it's championship or bust. Now, Jason Tatum, it shouldn't matter to Jason Tatum no more. You not LeBron? You not MJ? It's championship or bust in them because we nitpicking them. Because it's trying to put the one over the other. But y'all not in that conversation to worry about a championship or bust. That's what I'm telling y'all. Jason Kidd is a top 5 point guard of all time. He won a championship when he was old. So let's stop this narrative. This what I want to stop. We have to stop this narrative that we pulling, that we putting us as fans at risk because we debate online about certain topics. No. Only person that matters to is the top 3 greatest players I ever seen. LeBron, Jordan, Kareem. Well, you can nitpick a championship or bust. Nobody else belongs in that conversation. Nobody. I don't care who you got as the GOAT between them 3. However you look at it. But nobody else belongs in that conversation. And I stand on that. Nobody. Let me know what you guys think about that, though. I want to hear what you guys say in the comments. Like, how y'all feel about players missing game? I feel like they try to blame us as fans, us as the debate culture, because championship or bust. No, you're not that guy. You're not. You're not Bron. You're not Jordan. Play. You get paid millions of dollars to play a game. I can go to the expo right now and do your job. I'm not as good as y'all. I'm not. But y'all get paid on that level to play a game. If you're hurt, don't play. Come on, man. All right, coming up next, we're going to talk about the dunk contest, who to blame. Because it's a lot of players to blame for this dunk contest situation. Yes, LeBron James is one of them. But not for the reason you think. Coming up next here on Real Takes on Fade Podcast. So, and we're back. LeBron James has been part of the blame. Also, you see right here on my screen, if you're watching through the YouTube live, Skip Bayless was obviously being one of the hating guys. Let's check the comments. So I see a lot of comments. Salute y'all leak for. Salute Sean Webb in the chat. Shout out Sean Webb coming through for episode 1. D. John said players should suit up every game unless they're injured. Facts. Coach Dude Sports TV says salute. Yo, Go said your voice gonna be messed up. A Weezy Bang in the chat. Salute. Now, so look, we see Matt McClung win the dunk contest. They told me white boys can't jump, but you lied.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
It was Mission failed telling me that white man can't jump because he was jumping out the gym. Matt McClung did it. So now look, I'm gonna tell you guys. Let me put myself on the big screen before I play this video right here. LeBron James, yes, he does play a part in why the dunk contest as bad as it is. But it's 4 people I'm going to blame. It's Vince Carter, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and us as the fans. If I had to put it in order who to blame, I go fans, Dwayne Wade, then Vince Carter, and LeBron James last. I'm going to tell you why. Let's go to LeBron James first. So let me go play this clip of LeBron James. The reason why LeBron James is on this list is because he was the face of the league. He was the catalyst. And at the end of the day, the league moves how he moves. The league moves how he moves. So only by him doing the dunk contest would have catapulted. And if LeBron James say so, they would have done it. That's the only reason why LeBron James is at fault. That's it. Because he can't be like, oh, yeah, I'm in-game dunker. You did the dunk contest in high school, LeBron James. But if he'd be like, I'm in-game dunker, high school, different league, I'll be cool. This is why I fought LeBron James right here. This is 2012, where he had this, if you like Hogwarts or Harry Potter, he had this Hufflepuff color cardigan on. But you know, he had the Gryffindor line on it. But this is what LeBron James had said. Because he was so hyped up in 2010 to do the dunk contest, this is what he announced.
And Dwight, Nate, some great charismatic, man. They're doing a great job.
Now, Kenny Smith is trying to out you for next year's competition. You guys are pointing at each other. Inquiring minds and the fans want to know, LeBron, are you going to compete next year?
Right now, I'm preliminary putting my name in the 2010 dunk contest.
You see that? I'm preliminary. Let me run it back again. This is why LeBron at fault. You know my boy LeCap James. You know my boy LeCap James. He said, I'm putting my name in the dunk contest.
Next year.
Right now, I'm preliminary putting my name in the 2010 dunk contest Saturday night. LeBron James is saying 2010 in Dallas Stadium. Primarily, I'm putting my name in the dunk contest.
All right, fans, you heard that from LeBron.
In 2010, LeBron said, I'm going to put my name in the dunk contest. You know what happened? He did do it. LeCap James as usual. That's why LeBron's at fault. That's the only reason why he's at fault. No other reason. No other reason, because he capped. Why would you say you do it if he would just be like, no, I'm not going to do it, maybe, if he would have did that, then I'd have been like, cool.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
And that's what happened. It was mission failed. Mission failed, LeBron James. You know what happened? We was waiting as fans, and this is what happened.
A few moments later.
We never seen them. Let me say it again. You know what happened?
A few moments later.
We didn't see him. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back.
A few moments later.
We did not see LeBron James in a dunk contest. If he would have just been like, no, from the jump, and said, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm an in-game dunker. No, I cannot do it. No. We would have been fine. So that's why LeBron James is at fault. That's it. Nothing else that people can say. Because he was the face of the league and he could have pushed the narrative to make other guys do it. And he said he was going to do it. That's the only reason why LeBron James is at fault. 100%, guys. All this extra stuff that they're telling you is non-existent. Non-existent. If LeBron James would have just said no, it'd have been fine. But since he said yeah, and he was the face of the league, because you obviously going to try to look for the face of the league who is athletically gifted. It'd be different if he was the face of the league and he wasn't athletically gifted and dunking. Then it would understandable why you wouldn't want that guy to be the guy. But he's one of the highest jumpers we've ever seen at his size. He did the dunk contest in high school. And he said he was going to do the dunk contest. Come on. He has to take the arrow, but I'm putting him number 4 on that list. I'm putting him at number 4 on that list. Number 4. Number 3. Vince Carter. It is not Vince Carter's fault. What do you expect the guy to do? Dunk contest. I got to try to win. I'm going to do what's best of my ability. He went out and gave 110%. That's all we can ask. That's all we can ask. He did great. He took it to another level. And he made you say, if you're going to do the dunk contest, you better do a good job. I think he should have been the first guy to get all 50s in the dunk contest, but that's another story for another day because one of the guys we got to talk about that's up next played a part of that. And that's the judges who we got to pick for the dunk contest. Because this judge did a terrible job. I think we need to sound out the court for him. Big time. But Vince Carter, I don't only fault Vince Carter because he did so good that he scared people. But this next guy, Flash, play the court sound. All right, we had the law and order court sound right there. D-Wade, you got to go on the court because you ruined. Now, look, the first dunk contest, Zach LaVine won, 2016. Him and Aaron Gordon went at it. Greatest dunk contest I ever seen. I stand on it. I stand on it. And I'm going to get to the point why our friends don't appreciate it because everybody want to bring up Dominique and Jordan when they went at it. And I'm going to tell you why the fans is the problem, too. Because Jordan and Kareem dunk contest is part of what I got to say about that. And I'm going to explain. But I digress to the next situation. You 100% cheated Aaron going out the dunk contest. And the NBA tried to play D-Wade with integrity. But he got a little Chicago in him. We're shiesty out here. I'm not going to lie. Shiesty. Ski mask. Shiesty out here. And guess what? If we go put one of our guys over in Chicago, I know everybody say D-Wade from Robbins. He got a little Chicago in him. And pretty much that's what he did. He gave his mans the championship. Was it close? Yeah, it wasn't close as 2016. Aaron Gordon clearly won the next year dunk contest right after that, but he gave it to Derrick Jones Jr. D-Wade is part of the problem because now guess what? You got players looking at, well, if I do the dunk contest and a former player of this organization will be, so if Dominique Wilkins is a judge and I'm playing against John Collins, if he ever decides to do the dunk contest, and if neck and neck, or if I'm better than him, but you favored him, he gonna get the nod over me. So he had to sell the bag. Derrick Jones Jr. had to sell the bag to lose that one. He didn't deserve to be Eric Gordon. And Eric Gordon said he was done after that. That played a part in that because 2016 revived the dunk contest a little bit. It did. Greatest dunk contest of all time. Greatest matchup, Zach LaVine, Eric Gordon. Better than Dominique and better than Michael Jordan. I stand on it. Greatest dunk contest I ever seen. Most exciting. And I rewatched both dunk contests. But D-Wade is number 2 on that list. Because of that reason alone. Rigged judging. He's out of line. I'm going to tell you.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
It was 100% mission fail. Mission failed, D-Wade. Because you ruined the dunk contest. So right now, let's go in order. We have 4 people to blame for the dunk contest. LeBron James, he's last. Vince Carter, Dwayne Wade, and number 1 is us, the fans. Everybody look at me crazy like, what you mean, us, the fans? I'm going to tell you, it's 100%.
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was. Huh?
It's 100% legit. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. Because fans today do not enjoy the dunk contest for the dunk contest. I'm going to tell you why. We used to play NBA Live. We used to do the dunk contest. You double tap the circle if you had a PlayStation, or double tap the B button. You do the between the legs twice. Guaranteed 50. Back in Jordan Dominique days, Michael Jordan did the free throw line dunk 2 years in a row. Got a 50 every time. Because the dunk stood for what it stood for. Now today, we have to see something we never seen before. So now we got these guys scared to do it. The dunk contest. Because I can't do, LeBron James looking at it like, I can't do no double between the legs. I can't do up under my legs, under my butt, dunk like this. Because y'all ain't going to appreciate me dunking with a windmill as an authority, or me jumping my chest above the rim, dunking it in. Y'all won't appreciate that. Y'all going to say that's basic in today's era. I'm not finna hurt myself and I got to compete for a championship later on down the year. Just try to do a 720. Let the role players do it. We played a part in that. As much as y'all hate it, we played a part in it. So, while everybody looking and confused, yes, we did. Yes, we did. And also, everybody watching. Later on in the show, I got like 1 or 2 more topics. Salute in the Basement Podcast in the chat. What up? What up? What up? Sir, the broad cabin B super tired say that. I got like 1 or 2 more segments I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna drop the link. I want guys come in, and we're gonna play real takes over fake debates. I want to do it with guys in the chat, so we get like 2 or 3 people in to come up. We're gonna do real takes over fake debates of every topic that I talked about today. And I want you guys to come in and join on the chat on that. So everybody watching, so whoever want to come in, we gonna definitely chop it up. We definitely gonna chop it up. So if you want to go ahead, put your ones up in the chat. Put your ones up in the chat if you want to get in and do the real takes over fake debates challenge with me. We're gonna talk about each segment. I'm gonna let everybody go. We ain't gonna do no talking over everybody. I'm gonna let everybody get a chance to say their piece. You're gonna tell me if it's a real take. You already know how we do it. If it's a real take, we're gonna get the real take burger.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Clown. You're gonna get the clown, point blank, period. But that's what I'm saying though. Us as fans, we ruined it. We ruined the dunk contest. I think we're the number one culprit. Sad to say this. Everybody hate to hear it, but we are sad to say this. So once again, I want to give a shout out to my future sponsors. I got a future sponsor, Half Pass. It's premium hard seltzer, made in Chicago. I'm gonna have the sample pack probably next episode. I gotta hit up my boy Manny gonna send me the sample pack through it. Have it on the desk. And also shout out Bynum Heating and Cooling in Chicago area. It's the Windy City, baby. Do not go cold in the winter. Get your installation fixed. And do not go hot in the summer. It's very hot. Just because the wind blow, it don't mean you're gonna keep you cool. Bynum Heating and Cooling. So coming up next, we got WWE topics. Roman Reigns. One of the most godlike heels I've seen in a while, man. And we got a guy, Cody Rhodes, who should possibly plan to dethrone him in WrestleMania, but I don't think he should. We'll be back here on Real Takes Over Fake Debates with Shaq Barnes. As we talk sports, aka Shaq Barnes, this is Real Takes Over Fake Debates. So, when we look up greatness, right? Roman Reigns will be in the picture next to that dictionary, man. And this is what I'm saying. We haven't had a storyline that lasted this long in such a long time. Mind you, Roman Reigns was this guy who tried to play babyface. As you see right here, when he had the vest on, nobody liked him. He did the segment with John Cena. We booed him. Didn't like him. It was fake. This is Roman Reigns hit list right now since 2020. Mind you, we in 2023. This is a 2 to 3 year period of a storyline. Where have we had this? We haven't had this since I was a child. Elementary school. Maybe just going to high school. Storyline that lasted this long and it was still good. And it has got better and better and better. And you telling me a guy who tore his pec, who's supposed to add it on to the storyline, who went missing for months because of injury, just going to come back and win the Royal Rumble? And just take the belt off the biggest, baddest boss fight in WWE. This is, man, I haven't seen heel heat this hot since the 90s, early 2000s. When we thought wrestling was real, and it only became, I'm going to say allegedly, because I don't want to get sued by anybody, but when it allegedly came to fact, when they confronted Vince McMahon that said you have to get wrestlers tested, and he changed it from WWF to WWE, and he had to tell us that wrestling was fake, even if we knew it or not. But majority of the public thought wrestling was real. Now, I have a guy who I know I'm going to have him on the episode. He's with AEW right now, my brother, Sean Dean, who works for AEW. And he told me, the outcome may be predetermined. But let me slam you on that mat. And you're going to tell me if it's fake or not. Because everybody wanted The Rock at WrestleMania, right? The Rock said, I'm not in shape. Everybody said, Rock, you're in shape. You're swole. You lift every day. The Rock is not in ring shape, then in life shape. Because let me do a rebrand back in time. When The Rock, one time Ross came back, this when Roman was still with the Shield. The Shield triple powerbombed him. He tore muscles, I believe, in his chest or stomach, allegedly. He was bleeding out the mouth. Injured. Wrestled John Cena at WrestleMania. 5 minutes into the match, tore his quad. So, yes, you can be in shape. Let me zoom in on the camera on this. You can be in shape to life. You cannot be in shape to hit that mat. It's a difference. Okay? It's a difference. And shout out JD from New York with this storyline too. Not storyline, but he said this first. Because I thought this, but I'm going to give him credit. When I heard him say it out loud, I'm like, bro, I was like, because I was just like thinking for a while, I was just like, I don't think Roman should lose the belt. He that close to 1,000 days. I think that outweighs Cody's storyline because I'm just like, it's storyline been going on and Cody just got, I feel like Cody just got added. He just got added into it. Honestly, I think he just got added into it. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Because let's look at Roman hit list from 2020. Jey Uso smashed him. Smashed Jey Uso and made him fall in line to the bloodline. Because remember, main event Jey. Shout out Jey. Jey been going crazy with this storyline. Braun Strowman smashed him. Kevin Owens beat him multiple times. Daniel Bryan and Edge, he stacked them like pancakes at IHOP and sat on top of them like syrup. Cesaro smashed him. Rey Mysterio smashed him. John Cena smashed him. Finn Balor, who just joined the new faction, smashed him. He's super demon form, smashed him. Brock Lesnar smashed him. Sami Zayn, who is the crowd favorite right now, smashed him. Goldberg smashed him. Matt Riddle, who was another fan favorite, smashed him. Drew McIntyre at the Clash of the Castle. And I'm going to get into Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn for two purposes. But smashed him. Logan Paul, great social media guy, smashed him. And this is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying. You want a guy in Cody Rhodes who his only promo is, I'm trying to fulfill my dad's dream and win the title my family never had. And remember he had the segment with Paul Heyman? What Paul Heyman said? This not about Dusty. This about you. Because guess what? Dusty trained Roman. He said this is the son that he wished he had. That's the best they could have put Cody in a storyline. That's not good enough to take the belt from a guy who had it for 900 days. They tried to plead him in the storyline. They tried to weed him in. Let me say, I'm drinking this water. They tried to weed him in, and it didn't work. Then they had to put Sammy next to him to say, yeah, Sammy, I'm not in your way. No. I think he should fight Cody at Mania and smash him. Roman should walk out with the belt. That's not a good storyline to split the belt because you have too much stuff going on with the blood and they can keep going. This is the hottest story you had. And it's getting hotter. It's getting hotter by the day. It'd be different if it's like a lingering story where it needs to end. I hear everybody. It's not. Sammy is getting harder with Sammy because I feel like if you go let Cody win at Mania, you should have just let Sammy win at Elimination Chamber. If you go let Cody win at Mania, we should have just let Drew win at Clash of the Castle at their hometown. You could have got this amazing pop because I'm trying to tell you, the pop is not going to hit the same at Mania if Roman don't win. Because you have multiple guys who faced them. I'm going to put the hit list back up. You had multiple guys that faced them who had better storylines than Cody Rhodes. Jey Uso from the beginning had a better storyline to beat him. Daniel Bryan and Edge had a better storyline to beat Roman than Cody Rhodes. No, I said Rey Mysterio. John Cena had a better storyline to beat Roman Reigns than Cody Rhodes. Only thing Cody got is that his daddy trained him, and he just came back because if he didn't get hurt, I believe they could have built the storyline up great enough. But he don't. You look at his hit list. Sami Zayn has a 10 times better storyline than Cody Rhodes to beat him, bro. I'm just saying, we got to make it make sense, bro. We got to make it make sense. Even, I'm glad you just said that, Ralph. He don't got Self. Yeah, he Definitely whooped Self. Seth Rollins, I'm glad you brought up Seth Rollins, Ralph. In the chat, shout out the chat if you watch it on YouTube and Facebook. Seth Rollins had a better storyline to beat Roman, bro. This is the biggest boss fight we done seen. Beating Roman Reigns right now is like defeating Undertaker's streak. I'll make sure I zoom in and say this. Beating, let me look at the camera and I say it. So let me zoom. Beating Roman Reigns today is like defeating Undertaker's streak right now. And I stand on it. I stand on it. Make it worth the wow. And I believe Triple H would do the right job. I feel like you could let Cody lose at Mania. Build it up to let Cody say, look, the reason why you losing, Cody, because you chasing the American dream and Dusty's dream. But you the nightmare. You have to live your dream or everything that you go through will be a nightmare because you live in Dusty's dream. Boom. And now he's fighting redemption, getting his family name back. That makes most sense. Now you have more time to like SummerSlam. Roman gets his 1,000 days. And Cody gets the rightful storyline to make it make sense. Come on, man. We got to make it make sense, y'all. We have to make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. When you look at this hit list, right, with Roman, half of the list got a better storyline than Cody Rhodes. Let's go Jay, Daniel Bryan, Edge, Cena, Finn Balor, Lesnar, Sammy, Riddle, Drew. Everybody had a better storyline. They did. They did. Okay, I want you guys to come in and talk about this. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to bring you guys on slowly but surely. Link will be in the chat. So if you guys want to join, hit the link in the chat, and we'll be right back. I want to take a quick segment about the XFL, and then we're going to talk about Real Take So Fake the Bake segment. This is SB Talk Sports. Shaq Barnes, Real Take So Fake the Bakes. And we're back. Shaq Barnes, Real Take So Fake the Bakes. So I dropped the link in the chat for you guys. If you guys want to join and play Real Take So Fake the Bakes, please hit that link. Join. Hopefully get like 2 or 3 people in. I do like 2 or 3. So the link is in the chat if you guys want to join in. I want to talk about the XFL real quick. Just a quick 5 minutes on the XFL. I like the XFL idea from the point of it will be like the G League to the NFL. And what I mean by that is pretty much like the Rock has Bruiser plays the Rock took over the XFL, where every team will release everybody at the end of the season, and pretty much during that time while they're playing, which I'm questionable about. everybody gonna get hurt. Football is a different type of sport. You know, everybody might get hurt during that time, but it will be like the development league for the NFL, like the G League is for the NBA. So I think it's a great idea, but I just question it from the point of the fact of like players get hurt, and we can see how everything go. So we're gonna, like I said, guys, we finna play real takes over fake debates. We're gonna talk over a bunch of segments that we have done. I got a couple people in the backstage right now. We're gonna do real takes over fake debates. We're gonna talk about each segment, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Shaq Barnes, we back again. So we're gonna play real takes over fake debates. We got your goat in the building. Shout out my editor, your goat, and we got Ralph on. So yo, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna say one rule I'm gonna have, guys. We got to keep it clean. This ain't everybody else channel. We keeping it clean. So keep it clean. That's why one rule. So how real takes over fake debates go? I'm gonna bring a topic on. We're gonna go one at a time. Let y'all guys chop it up. So if you think whatever topic I bring up is a real take, I'm gonna play this.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Explain, but if you think it's a fake debate, I'll play this. Then you'll let you explain. So, you guys ready?
For sure, my brother. Thanks for having me.
Yep. For support, man. I love it. All right. So, we gonna go. You'll go first. Then we gonna go Ralph. So, first segment I came to talk about was Anthony Edwards said, he have a problem with players sitting out. So you go first. Do you have a problem with NBA players sitting out games? Real take or fake debate?
That's a real take. I mean, I definitely agree with him.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's a real take. Explain.
So, these players, they get paid millions and millions of dollars, bro. And in my opinion, if you're not injured, you should be out there playing. Because, for example, if I'm the GM of the Detroit Pistons, I pay you to play, not to sit out every single game just because you want to. If Kate Cunningham is healthy and he just wants to sit games, I'm going to be like, no, I'm paying you so you can help my team win. I'm paying you so you can play this game of basketball. As you said, the NBA is not a job like being a heart surgeon or electrician or things like that where it's life or death and they are very important. This is a game. And yes, I mean, it's a hard game. I mean, but at the end of the day, these guys are athletes. They're trained to play each and every single game. And I would want these players to play every single game because, as you said, imagine I go all the way to Detroit to see Kate Cunningham play and he's out, not because of it, just because he's lazy. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be like, I want my goddamn tickets, back.
Yeah. No, that's a real take. I respect it.
A Pistons fan, not a Kate Cunningham fan. So,
I respect it though. I 100% respect it. I feel because that imagine you in Mexico. So imagine you take the trip across seas to Detroit. And wait a minute, Kate Cunningham ain't playing. Because do you remember when I forgot when the guy came from overseas to see the Heat play? He said he wanted to see Jimmy Butler, and he didn't play. And he was hurt, and people don't realize that. Okay, so we got my boy. What you say? You'll go before I go to Ralph?
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say something else, but it's not really that important. So Ralph can go ahead and get his point.
All right, Ralph. Do you feel like NBA players should play more? Well, do you agree with Anthony Edwards? Real take? Was it a real take or fake debate?
It's a fake debate, man.
Debate. Go ahead, Ralph. Explain.
Because he has the luxury of still being young and on a team that's not really looking forward to anything. You cannot tell these playoff contending teams what to do with the stars. I understand that we fans, so to speak, pay their salary by tickets purchasing and all that. Don't get me wrong. I was a little upset going to Sixers games and Joel Embiid or Harden or Ben Simmons ain't play. But I got over it. You know what I did that next time? Before I bought tickets? I bought the tickets the day of, and I did my research and see was they hurt the game before or anything, or right before the tickets. I do the research and watch the starting lineup reports.
But hold on, wait, Rap, before you go. But what if I'm at the point of the luxury where like I don't have enough money to wait of the day of? Well, I bought it months in advance because I live in property and my son and my daughter really love this team. So I bought it months in advance because it's cheaper for me though. So I don't have time to read. So what about me?
Or
I
you
don't got
live
it
in a
like you
more
got it,
fancy.
Ralph. Yeah, what I don't got it like you, Ralph. I had to buy my ticket months in advance. So what about me as a fan?
I feel for the fans. Don't get me wrong, but these players' health is more important because it's an 82 game season. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of miles on your body. Plus when you go in the playoff, that's more games.
I agree.
And you can't risk injuries on making the fans happy. Because at the end of the day, it's about health and doing what's right for you as an individual, as a player in this entertainment. There are entertainment, but they're also uh, beings too. And they have to do what's right for them and their family. Because what if they're worrying about the fans and all that, and they one more false move and get injured. Now the playoff season is over for them, or their career is over. No one's not thinking about their career. You're thinking about the moment and what fulfill you at the moment. Your entertainment.
All right. All right.
But I
agree
get
with
both
that.
sides though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I respect that. Okay, so now this was gonna be a multiple choice, real takeover fake debate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, now you could go like you could take this how much I want to do it because it's a dunk contest one. It's
Yeah.
four answers it's four people that I blame for it, right? Now you could take one of those answers. I'm gonna give y'all two, so I want y'all to give me because I'm first. I'm gonna ask this. I said LeBron is at fault. Vince Carter, D Wade, and the fans. Do y'all both feel? Do y'all feel all is a real take, or do you feel one is real and one is fake? You'll go. Do you feel like you got one and one in each one,
Nah,
or
I,
do
I agree with all of them. Maybe I mean
you
Vince.
think all of them real?
I feel like LeBron should be over Vince Carter though, because Vince
Okay.
Carter did what he had to do, which was make an amazing performance. Although I
Mhm.
understand the point of, he's such a great dunker that I don't think anyone's gonna go past him in terms of an individual dunking
Okay.
performance. But if you're gonna go by that logic that he was just so great that then like I mean,
Just
not
ain't fair to
really.
him. Okay.
Mhm. But you
I
could
agree with
also
that.
say that Aaron Gordon is at fault or Zach LaVine is at fault because they both made amazing performances, and not many players can go over that performance. So if we're gonna go by
Agreed.
the logic of Vince Carter is sort of at fault, which I do agree with, I just feel like LeBron is a bit over him.
Okay. What about you, Rap? Do you feel like something that's do you agree with all? Do you think one of you agree, disagree, or do you disagree with all of them that was named on it?
So you're asking if they're at fault for the dunk contest being the way it is now?
Yep, I said is if you ain't see it earlier, I said it goes LeBron last because he was just the catalyst of the league, and then he lied and said he was gonna do it. Then I said it was Vince Carter because he did it so good that everybody was scared to do the dunk contest. Then I said I blame D Wade because he was a rigged judge and he gave it to Derek Jones Jr. when clearly Eric Gordon should have won. And I blame us as the fans because we don't appreciate dunks because we got everything we got to see in the dunk contest. Got to be something we never seen before. But back in the day when Jordan did the free throw line dunk 2 years in a row, we still gave him a 50 because it was just off the dunk. It wasn't that, oh my God, did we seen it before?
I blame Dwayne Wade for his faultiness and the judging system was just being a straight hater.
Yeah, he was though. He was. He was.
And I also do blame LeBron because, like we say on other channels,
Mm-hmm.
LeBron mouth is be getting him in trouble. It's
Yeah.
coming back on him.
Yeah, he definitely said live on TV, I was doing
He
the dunk
capped a lot,
contest.
dude. He just
Yeah, he
capped.
was
I know,
definitely, yeah,
and
he
we
was
was we
definitely kicked
was
out.
we was like teenagers at that time, so that's really
It was
vivid.
2010. I was a junior. I was a junior high school. It was 2010.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's vividly in our mind. We can really go back to that time.
Yep.
It's like yesterday, not that long ago. So I agree with that. Vince Carter, yeah, he spoiled us. He spoiled us. Especially we was real young kids at that time.
Yeah, I definitely
I
agree on
agree
that
with
because
you.
I just like when I look at the dunk contest, it was just like it was next level. But
And then he had people going up against him who also did great things, like the Jason Richardsons and the Baron Davises and all them.
yeah,
So I think it's really about everything you said, and also the competition. No one wants to one up each other anymore. They want to be buddy buddy.
yeah, that because like now this I want y'all to answer this question because I'm glad you got you guys on. Real take or fake debate? NBA. I ain't gonna even say NBA. I'm gonna just say all sports. Sports team rivalry, professional. I'm gonna say professional because college is still there. Professional sport rivalry is gone. Real take or fake debate?
Kind of both because I watch soccer and rivalries are definitely very present over there. I just
And
went
soccer
to
is still there.
I just went to a rivalry match, Atlas versus Chivas here in Mexico, and I witnessed about 5 fights on the field and off. So
Okay. So
rivalries.
what? So in soccer, at least it's still there. I'm about to look. I'm about to come with you and watch the soccer. You got to
I'm gonna invite
point
you.
me
I'm
to
gonna
the
get you a
soccer
ticket
matches,
here in
man.
Mexico.
Yeah,
We'll get you
yeah,
a ticket
man.
here in Mexico.
Give me. Double E said it's a fake debate on NBA rivalry, and he got a soccer picture. So he
Oh,
might
he
feel with
got
you how you
Didier
feel.
Drogba. I fucking hate him, bro. Anyway.
Keep it clear. Keep it clear. Keep it clear.
My bad.
Yeah, he
But
said soccer rivalry runs deep. Okay, so soccer. Besides soccer, then what about football? NBA rivalry is definitely gone.
yeah,
Nobody can deny that. Everybody too friendly now, bro.
dude, like
It's like
Detroit Pistons fans are saying that now us against the Magic are a rivalry, and I'm like, bro, what the hell, man? That is not a rivalry, bro. A
I
rivalry
don't
is
think it is either.
Pistons versus Bulls back then when they used to battle it in the playoffs, used to fight. That's a rivalry. Both fans hate each other. That's a rivalry. I don't hate Magic fans. The players don't hate everybody. They're friendly. After the fight, they were all hugging and kissing and doing whatever they like. You know what I'm saying? Like when Bulls and Pistons players used to fight, there was hatred. They wouldn't be buddy buddy after that. That's why the Pistons walked off because they didn't like losing to the Bulls. We lose to the Magic. Oh, it's cool, buddy buddy. We're tanking. That's not a rivalry, and that's with all teams in the NBA. Baseball, I don't watch so much, so I'm not really in tune with the rivalries there. But in terms of basketball, it doesn't exist anymore, in my opinion.
Yeah, because think about it. Like for the Detroit answer, Isaiah Thomas is from the city of Chicago, and he got heat from Chicago. That's how bad the rivalry was. Somebody from here got heat from his own city because he played on the other side.
Yep.
And he never wanted to play for the Pistons. Isaiah is on record saying he wanted to go. He tried to BS his draft interviews to get dropped to the Bulls. And he
No,
didn't do
no
it.
one wants to go to the Pistons if we're being honest.
I mean, but Zeke made you want to go to the Pistons, though.
Yeah. Well, when we have good teams, it's interesting, but when we have bad teams, it's not. So, I mean, that's sort of our topic, but.
What about you, Ralph? What you think about is professional sport rivalries gone?
Yes, and because if LeBron faces and the Lakers face the Celtics right now, that only thing that's gonna make it a rivalry is the 18 banner who get it first. Other than that, no one would care. Like how when Kobe went against the Celtics,
the big three, you felt it. You felt it in the arena. You felt it.
Or Magic and Kareem versus Bird and his henchmen.
Yep.
Well, it's not gonna be the same. Or if LeBron versus the Sixers, it's not gonna be how Dr. J versus Magic, losing one then winning one and all that. It's not gonna be the same.
No, I agreed on that. I 100% agree on that. That was definitely a.
And plus now and plus back in the day, remember these guys were signed to each other's agents, and we didn't know that unless we looked up stuff in the paper or whatever, or encyclopedias, whatever the way of information was. Now we just go online and see, oh, he signed right here, and that's why they're all always hugging and close together. I mean, during the off season, that got stuff to do with it too.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like,
Agreed on that.
also, one
Go ahead.
last
Go
thing.
ahead. Go.
You know, something that I noticed is, before then, going back to Pistons versus Bulls, every single match they would play, even if it's in the regular season, they would go at it, right?
Yep.
You look at now, Mavericks versus Suns or games like that, they only go at it for like a certain 1-2 games. And then regular season comes out, and they're all buddy hugging each other. There's no rivalry. For me, a rivalry is every single game you play against the other team, there's always a fight. You guys have disdain for one another, and there's always a problem. If
I
there's
agree.
like a game or two where they have a problem, that's not a rivalry. That's a one-off incident where these two teams they had a problem. That's not a rivalry in my opinion. So that's what's going on in the NBA in my opinion.
Okay. Now, go ahead, Ralph. Well, I'm finna share the screen. So
And shout out to the Grizzlies and the Warriors. Even though they're not a rivalry, they're making it a personal rivalry against the league because they go against everybody, and they're a hated team. Their two teams are hated, so they're making a rivalry against the league.
But the Grizz got to start winning some games against them. That's the thing.
Yeah, they got to start winning some games.
In the old schoolness, man.
Yeah, so hey, I'm gonna say Ralph. I don't know if you rock with wrestling lately,
bro. That was me. Well, I'm going to go. You come on, man.
Okay, no. Okay, yeah. So I know you'll go back to me.
Oh my God, SB, come on, SB, you got to be better than that.
Now listen, no. That's my point. So real takeover, fake debate right here. Cody Rhodes should beat Roman at WrestleMania. Real take or fake debate. I'm gonna let Ralph go first, or you'll go. I know your opinion heavy on this one. So go ahead, Ralph. Real take or fake debate. Cody should beat Roman at WrestleMania. Not beat him, period. Just at this WrestleMania coming at like 4 weeks from now. It should be like 4 weeks now, right?
5 weeks, but it'll be 4 weeks next week.
Yeah, hey, we gotta stream it, SB.
Yeah. I'm already trying. I have to stream WrestleMania. WrestleMania is different. We got to stream it.
Don't forget it's 2 nights.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream both nights. If I'm even at work, I'm gonna bring my laptop at work. And I'm gonna stream.
Hey, SB, you know it's in Philly next year. I'm going that bitch. That stuff.
I'm waiting for them to do one in Mexico, so I would go immediately. But I don't think they're gonna do one.
But go ahead, real takeover, fake the rate, Ralph. Should Cody win at WrestleMania?
I think he should never win at WrestleMania. Is blasphemy.
Why you say that? That sounds like that's a real take. Hold on, wait. I gotta wait. I gotta give you
that was legitness.
Yeah. I gotta get the legitness on that one. Go ahead, talk to me.
See that hit list up there that you put?
Bro, that's ridiculous, bro.
He beat champions up there that was champions that he beat. A lot, bro. I wasn't even a fan of Roman at first, but I'm just like, bro, you gotta respect it at this point. You got to, bro. I forgot. Look, this is a new updated one because I found one where he said every time. Look, he beat the Fiend, he beat Braun Strowman twice, he beat Jey Uso twice, he beat Drew, he beat Kevin Owens 3 times, he beat. You still don't got stuff up there though.
Yeah, they should have
Seth. Ain't up there?
No,
why they got Seth? So I think he beat Seth like twice.
Yeah,
he beat him at I think it was SummerSlam when he came out with the Shield stuff.
Smashed him. He beat Cesaro, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, Finn Balor twice. He beat Big E too. Twice Big E wasn't on there. He beat Bobby Lashley. He beat Montez Ford. I forgot he went against Montez Ford.
I was about to write that in the chat. Yeah, he beat him on SmackDown.
You can't just bring a guy. Yeah, I run Royal Rumble. I've been hurt, and I only want to win because my daddy did it and just beat this dude like this. No, we just built the ultimate boss fight. That's like you playing the game and you just buy your armor and beat the game in like 20 minutes. You can't do that.
And first of all, you left the company when Roman was on the rise.
Yes.
You left.
I can't
and
see
to make AEW. To make AEW.
Yeah. You poke, and then the man that you was making fun of, Triple H, smashing the using his sledgehammer, smashing the Kane's chair. He's running the show now. Now you gotta suck up to him because you know you messed up. You tried to portray his character with your wife of the McMahon Helmsley era.
That's facts.
You're trying to be this man, and he's running the whole ship. And this is Roman he's bringing the old Triple H heat.
Bro, I think even better, bro. I haven't seen heel heat like this in a long time.
Hey,
bro.
ladies love him, and the men want to be him.
Bro,
he the tribal chief. Go ahead, go.
The last time I saw a heel turn like that was like Randy Orton in 2009, I think.
The ball Randy, right? Savage Randy, bro.
When he kissed,
I don't even think he's
when he kissed
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon like that,
Bro, he was different, bro.
Yeah, but listen. So my point is, I don't think Cody should win at WrestleMania either. I do think that Roman Reigns should retain the title. Of all of the points you said and Ralph said is all true, and I agree with. I mean, look at the names he beat. I don't think we have to go over it again. What has Cody done to beat Roman Reigns? Win the Royal Rumble?
I can't tell you.
But you only beat Seth because Seth let you win.
Yeah, but you know what I would do?
Go ahead.
This might be a little like controversial or whatever, but I would personally want to see a triple threat match with Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, and Cody. Because I feel like Sami Zayn, although, Triple H or Vince McMahon or whatever don't view him as a top guy, I feel like he's an incredible mic performer, very entertaining wrestler. And
he's like
that was legitness.
And
I got to give you that. You talking in facts
and I
right now.
feel like with this WrestleMania match, I feel like it could really also determine what Jey Uso's gonna do. I feel like you could put Jey Uso into a position where he turns on Roman Reigns and helps Sami Zayn to almost be, what's it called?
Almost beat him. Yeah, but he don't. But he don't beat him. I think it should happen like that too. Because
like, the problem I have with this triple threat match and the idea I have is like, what are they gonna do with Kevin Owens though?
That's what I'm saying. See,
like,
you talking.
Although
Nice.
I don't think that Sami Zayn is gonna win the championship, it would be very fun to see Sami Zayn as the champion and facing off against Kevin Owens, because those two in the Indies, they were incredible. Like when they were wrestling each other, they were entertaining and their mic skills are on point. So I would love to see that happen, but I just don't think it makes sense when Roman Reigns is the champion right now.
Or
how you gonna split the belts up?
Huh?
And they don't even have an idea how they gonna split the belts up. They don't know how.
I mean, I don't think you do. Because
Roman
Reigns is the head of the table, the best in the business, the guy who's beat all of these names. So it doesn't make sense for Sami Zayn or Cody Rhodes to win. For me, it makes more sense for Sami Zayn to win, because that would lead into interesting storylines with Jey Uso or Kevin Owens and, with the bloodline. If Cody Rhodes wins the championship, what is his storyline? Oh, well, my dad was Dusty Rhodes.
Or there's a way to split the titles up, defend one on each night.
I don't think they're gonna do that though. I'm surprised we just beat the Brooklyn Nets.
I mean,
they won't do it.
I mean, it would be kind of weird because it would be Roman Reigns versus Cody and then Roman Reigns versus Zayn. So,
I think they would have did that if The Rock. I think they would have did that if The Rock would have wrestled, but I don't think since The Rock not wrestling.
Yeah, he's wrestling next year in Philly.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Because if that happens with like him defending those two titles on each night, it's not going to make sense for me. For me, it would be better to have a triple threat match, because that would be super entertaining. But in terms of this whole Cody Rhodes thing, yeah, I don't think
he's overrated, yo.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fun wrestler. I like him as a wrestler. He just doesn't have a storyline to put through.
Thank you. 100%. You hit it right on the head, Yogo. You hit it right on the head.
I don't have a problem with Cody Rhodes winning the championship. He's an entertaining wrestler. I like him, but he just doesn't have a storyline. And in WWE,
why should he win though?
Matter much.
He don't have no story. I think
why should he win?
No,
Yeah.
I think before he got hurt with that pec injury, they was building him up because that's why they did him and Seth Rollins. He was dominating Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was one of the best names, and it was like, dang, Seth Rollins could beat him. Then he was going to enter that conversation. And from that point, from he tore his pec, imagine, he'd been out for months, almost like a year with that torn pec. From that point in time, they was going to build him into the storyline, which made sense because people don't realize that Sami Zayn was in this storyline accidentally because one, Vince got put out the company. Vince used Sammy as like a prop just to have as a funny thing. That's all it started off as. Vince got put out because Sammy would tell you on interview, he said it. I was never on camera with the bloodline really like that. I was here for like a little hee segment. That's it. Once Vince got out, now I'm on camera with the bloodline, serious segments.
Yeah,
then remember they had the clash they had the clash in the castle. Jay and Jimmy could not go over there. So to make the thing work, Sammy had to take the Claymore, but that was really Jimmy or Jay's spot. So Sammy took that spot, and now it's like the fans become more and more attached to him because now when you put him in certain spots accidentally, now he's a part of the storyline, and he became great at it. Because now it's like now Roman heel heat is too hot because I guarantee you the plan was okay, Roman, go do this. They're going to break the bloodline up, do the tag team match, but they didn't expect two things to happen. Yeah. Sammy to get this much love and Roman to get this much hate. Roman has got the top heel hate, but people are chanting F you, Roman. That's the top heel hate. Because remember, in wrestling, you want the heel to get booed and you want the hero to get cheered. Roman is doing his job to a T. And now Sammy, they want everything Sammy getting. They wanted Cody to have that, but Cody has been missing in action. So now it's like, what can you do?
Hey man, listen. I don't mean to interrupt you, but listen, I got sort of an idea.
Go ahead.
I don't think he's gonna win at WrestleMania. So my perfect idea for Cody Rhodes was for him to first go after the United States Championship against Austin Theory. Austin Theory is a great wrestler, great mic skills, and I feel like if those two go at it, it will be great matches. Plus, you know, Cody can finally win a championship, and maybe since Roman is the head of the table, right? He might be. You know what? I want all of the belts. I want all of them. Intercontinental, United States. That might not make sense because he's the best, but I feel like that could lead into interesting storylines with Gunther. Because let's not forget about him. His Royal Rumble performance was great.
Amazing.
He's going to be put in a great position. I just don't feel like he can win the WWE Championship.
I think Gunther got a better storyline of beating Roman than Cody right now.
He possibly facing Brock at Mania.
Yeah,
I think that'll be good for him, and he need to win too. Brock need to push him over
because the Fiend facing Bobby.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what I would do is, for Cody to win the USA Championship, and Roman to actually step down and face Cody for the United States Championship. Cody winning, and Roman Reigns getting angry, putting him against, Sami Zayn for the number one spot, or sending the Bloodline if they're still intact against him. And that could lead into a storyline where Cody Rhodes is the underdog because, Sami Zayn was the underdog. It worked perfectly. Now you have Cody Rhodes, who may not be as liked as, Sami Zayn, but he has the great wrestling. He's pretty good on the mic. And you could have him as an underdog character, beating Roman Reigns in the USA title, overcoming the Bloodline, overcoming Gunther, overcoming Sami Zayn to finally get to that position. That's a much more interesting storyline than my dad is Dusty Rhodes. I want to do it for him.
Yeah, but that's messing up Cena's spot for this Mania. Because he's
Theory. Yeah,
that's what I was about to say. He's sticking on Theory because he's coming back in 2 weeks or this week, one of them.
Yeah. Well, that's what
the story in itself.
But if Cena comes back, then that plan's not gonna work.
No, he is. He's coming back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
On Raw because it was announced last week.
I definitely agree on that. But man, I appreciate you guys coming on, joining the show, man. I appreciate y'all chopping it up with me, man.
Bro.
Shout out your goat. Shout out Ralph, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yep.
Man, shout out Ralph and Go for joining the show, man. But you already know once you hear that.
Real niggas never die. Wise niggas, they survive. Fuck niggas, they just die. Tryna.
It's a real wise guys. Wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on, I gotta add it. Give me a second. Wait, I gotta get EV Mugs right on that one. We gotta get right on that one. No, it's a new one. It's a new one. It's a new one. Let me hold on. Wait. RR. Shout out Rose God for the music. Rose God is with the music. Shout out Rose God. It was the wrong one. Shout out real guys. Real wise guys was the OG. But no, it's this one. There you go. When you hit that RRO plan, gotta get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody who joined the show. Shout out Yoko. Shout out Ralph to joining the show. Shout out everybody who liked. Shout out Bees. Shout out Bees, just join, like, subscribe. I gotta get my boy Bees the OG football going, the OG football, OG basketball, his scoring. So when I bring up Bees on, he gonna teach y'all this old school knowledge where y'all don't understand what y'all talking about. This new era. Y'all don't talk about Bees. He's gonna give y'all that knowledge. So Bees, I'm gonna need you on. You gotta keep clean though, Bees. But I gotta get Bees on because Bees gonna teach y'all. Bees gonna teach y'all. Shout out Bees. Shout out Double E. Shout out Ralph. Shout out In the Basement Larry. Shout out Super Todd. Shout out John. Shout out Sean Webb. Shout out ABC Bang. Shout out Bag Departed. Shout out everybody, man. I appreciate you, man.
God only bring a real nigga to the steps. I looked at my phone.
Real takes so fake the face.
I turned Kanye cause he still gon' protect. I turn God when I roll up the dope. Roll up the dope. Roll up the dope. Roll up the dope. Whipping the ghost. Ghost. Whipping the ghost. Ghost. Whipping the ghost. I peel off when I whip with the ghost. When I whip with the ghost, with the ghost, with the ghost, when I whip with the ghost. Amen. Pray to the coat, pray to the coat, pray to the coat. Amen, amen, amen. When I pray to the coat, when I pray to the coat. Yeah, one soul, stay in my lows, stay in my lows, stay in my lows, stay in my lows, stay in my lows. Stay in my lows, stay in my lows. Pull up the rose, twist up the blows. Twist up the blow, twist up the blow, twist up the blow, twist up the blow. Yeah, I'm God, so that bitch a go. Yeah, that bitch a go. That bitch a go. That bitch a go. So that bitch a go. That bitch a go.